Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswanyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavatir Naisthiti
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistati
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 4, text number 2. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is The Process of Creation. Okay, let's start sloka. Please repeat the sloka behind me. ātma-jāyā-sutāgāra
ātma-jāyā-sutāgāra
paśu-draviṇa-bandhuṣu
paśu-draviṇa-bandhuṣu
rājye cāvikale nityam
rājye cāvikale nityam
virūḍhāṁ mamatāṁ mamatāṁ jahau.
virūḍhāṁ mamatāṁ jahau.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Atma,
Atma,
body.
body.
Jaya,
Jaya.
Jaya,
suta,
suta,
sun.
Sun.
Āgāra,
Āgāra.
place, palace.
Palace.
Paśu,
Paśu.
horses and elephants.
Elephants.
Draviṇa,
Draviṇa,
treasury house.
Treasury.
house.
Bandhuṣu,
Bandhuṣu,
unto friends and relatives.
unto friends and relatives.
Rājye,
Rājye,
in the kingdom.
In the
in
kingdom.
the kingdom.
Cha,
Cha.
also.
Also.
Avikale,
Avikale.
Avikale,
without being disturbed.
Without being
without
disturbed.
being disturbed.
Nityam,
Nityam.
constant.
Constant.
Virūḍhāṁ,
Virūḍhāṁ,
deep rooted.
Deep.
deep rooted.
Mamatāṁ,
Mamatāṁ,
affinity.
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 Jahau,
Jahau.
Jahau,
gave up.
gave up.
Translation: Purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Vande A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. Mahārāja Parīkṣit,
Mahārāja
Mahārāja Parīkṣit,
as a result of his wholehearted
as a result of his
wholehearted
attraction for Lord Kṛṣṇa,
attraction
for Lord Kṛṣṇa,
was able to give up
was able to give up
all deep-rooted affection
all
deep-rooted
deep-rooted
affection
for his personal body,
for his personal body,
his wife,
his wife,
his children,
his children,
his palace,
his palace,
his animals,
his animals,
like horses and elephants,
like horses
and elephants,
his treasury house,
his treasury
house,
his friends and relatives,
his friends and relatives,
and his undisputed kingdom.
and his undisputed kingdom.
Purport. To become liberated means to become free from dehātma-buddhi, the illusory attachment for personal bodily covering and everything connected with the body, namely wife, children, and all other entanglement. One selects a wife for bodily comforts, and the result is children. For wife and children, one requires a dwelling place, and as such, a residential house is also necessary. Animals like horses, elephants, cows, and dogs are all household animals, and a householder has to keep them a household paraphernalia. In modern civilization, the horses and elephants have been replaced by cars and conveyances with considerable horsepower. To maintain all the household affairs, one has to increase the bank balance and be careful about the treasury house. And in order to display the opulence of material assets, one has to keep good relations with friends and relatives, as well as become very careful about maintaining the status quo. This is called material civilization of material attachment. Devotion for Lord Krishna means negation of all material attachment as detailed above. By the grace of Lord Krishna, Mahārāja Parīkṣit was awarded all material amenities and an undisputed kingdom in which to enjoy the undisputed position of king. But by the grace of the Lord, he was able to give up all connections with material attachment. That is the position of a pure devotee, Mahārāja Parīkṣit. Due to his natural affection for Lord Krishna as a devotee of the Lord, was always executing his royal duties on behalf of the Lord. And as a responsible king of the world, he was always careful to see that the influence of Kali would not enter his kingdom. A devotee of the Lord never thinks of his household paraphernalia as his own, but surrenders everything for the service of the Lord. Thereby, living entities under a devotee's care get the opportunity for God realization by the management of a devotee's matter. Attachment for householder paraphernalia and for Lord Krishna go poorly together. One attachment is the path of the darkness, and one attachment is path of light. Where there is a light, there is a darkness, and where there is a darkness, there is no light. But an expert devotee can turn everything to the path of light by an attitude of service to the Lord. And the best example here is the Pandavas. Maharaja Yudhishthira and householders like him can turn everything to light by devouring so-called material assets in the service of the Lord. But one who is not trained or is unable to turn everything to the service of the Lord, Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhi, must give up all material connections before he can be fit to hear and chant the holy glories of the Lord. Or in the other words, one who has seriously heard Srimad Bhagavatam for even one day, like Mahārāja Parīkṣit, for a fit personality like Sukadeva Goswami, may be able to lose all affinity for the material things. There is no utility simply in imitating Mahārāja Parīkṣit and hearing Bhagavatam for professional men, even for 700 years. To take Srimad Bhagavatam as a means of maintaining family expenditure is the grossest type of namaprada offense at the feet of the Lord. Sarvashubha kriya samyam avi brahmataha. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakriya Chakshurmilidam Yana Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Putale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashashate Satarni Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So once again in this sloka it is talking about the detachment of Mahārāja Parīkṣit. So since Mahārāja Parīkṣit, the wholeheartedly attracted by Lord Krishna, as a result, what he did, he was able to give up all his deep-rooted affections. He's not thinking about his body, his wife, his children, his palace, and all the animals in the palace like horses, elephants, and the treasury house, whatever the treasure available in the palace, and his friends and relatives, and the kingdom, entire kingdom, he left as it is. See, we are a small person. We can compare to Parīkṣit Maharaj. We are nothing. We are a common person. We have our wealth is maybe very small compared to Parīkṣit, but still we are not able to leave that small wealth also. But the entire kingdom, the Mahārāja Parīkṣit left the entire kingdom. So that is the quality of the pure devotee of the Lord. So this entire sloka, it is talking about the detachment from the material things. So the attachment to the material thing and attachment to the spiritual thing cannot go hand in hand. Because if you wanted to get into the, because that's why Prabhupada is explaining the spiritual activity is called the light and the material activity in the as a darkness. So the light and darkness cannot be together. When there is a darkness, there won't be any light. The missing absence of light is the darkness. So if there is a light, you can't see the darkness at all. So either of the one can be there at a point of time. So the similar way in our life also, we have to, if you want to progress in bhakti, progress in spiritual activity, we have to slowly detach all these activities, all the material attachments. So we have to train from now onwards, because the entire life is to train ourselves to detach all this, whatever Mahārāja Parīkṣit able to leave immediately, all these things we are also having in the limited manner. All those attractions we wanted to leave slowly. So that is the whole. It will take the entire life for us. For Mahārāja Parīkṣit, it will take just a moment, because after hearing that he is going to die in the 7 days, he left everything and he came out. He is not thinking that, okay, only 7 days there, let me enjoy 7 days fully. He didn't think in that way. So he came out, and also he has the option. He is a great devotee of the Lord. He has the option. He could have cursed the boy, the small boy, and he could have get the relief from the, because he is connected with his parent, the boy's father. He is also another Rishi, Samiki Rishi, and he is also counter curse, and or he get the repellent. He spoke with the Samiki Rishi and he would have come out from this. But he didn't do that, because he was accepted whatever the boy cursed is a will of the Lord. So he continued that. And he left everything immediately. So for us, it will take years together to leave all those things. One by one, we have to leave. If you go to Kashi, if you go to Kashi, definitely we have to leave any one of the items which is very close to us, we are very much attracted. That item we need to leave. If you go and dip in the Ganges, so that time the Pujari will ask, so what you are going to leave? You need to leave something. You are some material activity you have to leave. So which one you are going to leave? So that time the people they may not able to say anything. That time the Pujari only give the idea. Okay, you do one thing, you just think that you are going to leave the eating bitter gourd. So that is the one of that. This is not the attraction. Bitter gourd is not palatable food for everyone, right? Not nobody like to eat bitter gourd. But for the sake of leaving something, people will leave that. I'm going to leave the bitter gourd, eating the bitter gourd while dipping in the Ganges in Kashi. So that is the way the pujaris also instruct us. So that is not a real renouncement. Renouncing is which is very close to us, which is very much we are attracted. Every day we are connected. That thing which is very, very near to our heart, that is detachment. Detachment, we need to practice that. So it is not necessary you need to go and dip in Ganges. So the detached life, it can be practiced even in the household life itself. So if you are addicted to watching mobile, if you are addicted to watching TV, that is also attachment to the material thing. So try to leave that one by one. So okay, today onwards, let me stop watching my Instagram, my other WhatsApp, YouTube shorts. There are many people, they are addicted to the shorts. If you sit on the shorts, they will have to overstore and sit. Instagram, they will overstore that they will do. So all those things one by one, if it is such kind of addiction is there, we can leave that addiction. We can utilize that time for the spiritual activity, because those are not going to give up anything to us. And reading newspaper, watching TV news or TV serials, these are all the unwanted things in our life. Because they are just a wasting time, waste of time for us. Waste of time means we are just wasting the time. Hearing the news, nothing going to happen, nothing going to change in our life. What the news are saying that this person is did like this politician is spoke like this, that politician counter like that country is hit a fight, there this country they are fighting. So all those, this fellow, the Sinistar, he got this award. This cricket fellow got this award. Only this thing, these are the news always. It is going to be news like that only. So this kind of news, that is no way it is going to connect our life. It is just waste of our time. So avoiding that and utilize the time for the spiritual activity, that will make us in the next step. So that is also one of the detachment. That is also point of the detachment. So that in slowly we can detach from that, detach from the TV, detach from the mobile. So these are the important thing in the current modern society. Because earlier this TV, mobile, these many attachments were not there. But whenever we are advancing in the material way, all these many material things are new things are coming into in our life to attach with us. So getting detached from these kind of activities, these kind of things, it will make us progress in bhakti. So detachment, we have to practice the detachment every day in our life. So what are the things? Something you have something, some habit, you have some habit to eat some chocolate. So detach from that. Okay, I don't want to. I won't eat chocolate from now onwards. I won't eat this kind of chocolate because that is going to affect your health. I won't eat some noodles, pasta. These are all not good for our health. So which is not, at least we can avoid that, which is not good consciously, that we can avoid that. Tea, coffee. These are the things which is not good for our health also, our mental health also our body health also. So better we can practice from that small things. So every day we need to progress in that detachment path. So that's the reason our society is divided into 4 divisions. The Vanaprastha life, it is again the detachment from the family life. How a person need to detach from the wife and children. So that is, and relatives. So these 3 things, we are from the birth onwards, we are together, we are with the relatives, we are with the, then once you get married, then a wife and again children are coming. So this attachments are there for many years. So for example, if you get married at 25 age, at the age of 25, till 50 years, 25 years, you're attached with your family, wife and children. And from the birth onwards, you are attached with your relatives and friends. So these attachments are deep rooted and emotional attachments. So leaving that attachment, it will take time. So that is the reason the Vanaprastha life is recommended for the householders who are householders. Once their duty is complete, this over. Once their children's studies are completed, they got married, then they are started their work. They are able to earn their own money and they are able to sustain. Then that time, the person should detach from that, the controlling of the family. He has to give all the family responsibilities to the children, and the person need to come out from that life. So this is immediately, but it's not possible for the householder. So that is the reason the Vanaprastha life. Vanaprastha means you have to go to Vana. Prastha means you go to Vana. Vana means it is a forest. Earlier days, they used to go to forest there where the Rishi Munis are there. They used to go and stay with the Rishi Munis and serve for some time, then come back. Or go to a pilgrimage place, like go to Kashi, go to Vrindavana, go to Madura. Any of the, go to Rameshwaram, stay some time there, 1 or 2 months, stay there. And because now we stay there means go and get a house, get a room there, establish a house over there. It is not like that. No, not to create another material attachment there. There, go live a simple life. How a sadhu is living, like a simple life, live with them and practice the detachment from the family life. It is because it is going to happen after the age of 50. So people are so much of affected with their health. So they'll think that after 50 years, I'm getting that diabetes, this and this problem, that problem. So I need to take medicine, this and that. No, if you detach from all those activities, if you go and stay in the pilgrimage place, and if you have the proper food, nothing going to happen to our body. So we should have the willpower to detach from this family life and practice the detachment. So the Vanaprastha life, 2-3 months, go and stay in such places, stay with the new people, the new sadhus and those, so serve them and get the knowledge from them. And again, after 2-3 months, come back to this home. Whatever the knowledge, you give it to your family. Then again, go out stay for a week and go out. So it's coming here for their others' sake, for our children, for our wife, to make them pacified that I am coming and going like that. So that they will also understand that, okay, this person will come and go. So that vanaprastha life can be practiced how to detach from the family life. So once we paka in our detachment, our family, friends, then immediately we can go for the next level. It is the sannyasa. So the sannyasa is the fully detachment from the family life and work for the Lord only. So that is the next level. So that is the order the society is formed. Our Sanatana Dharma is formed in that way. So we should not think to. So since the life is temporary, that is everybody knows. At any point of time, death can come, and in that temporary life itself, we need to plan our life that, okay, what is my son, my daughter, or my son age. So till when my daughter and son will complete their studies, and when they are going to go to job, till that time I need to work, I need to serve them. So till that time we need to practice our spiritual activities. We need to practice. Then once they are ready, once they got married, once they got the job, they are able to sustain with their own on their own legs, then we have to start go out from this family start practicing the vanaprastha life. So that is the way we can fully fully utilize this human form of life. Otherwise, if you are still staying with the family and still taking the family affairs, see, after the retirement life, after the age of 50, once our sons and daughters, when they become earning members, our responsibilities we are giving to them. Once they took the family responsibility, there is no respect to the elders. Yes, that is the way people used to give. They won't give any respect because they are ready to take any decisions. So their mindset is we are young, so they can take the decisions. So in that way, you are not able to. You're not getting the respect as well. You are not able to consider anything. You stay as a person. Okay, anyway, this person is living in my house. That is the way we will be there. So instead of getting into that mode, go out and live your life for yourself. So practice the detachment, practice the spiritual activity intensely. So that is the good opportunity for all of us to get out of them. So now itself we need to set our mind for the detachment. So one by one we detach. So for the Mataji especially, they are very much attached with ornaments and dresses and makeup articles. So all those things they can detach slowly. So I have some hundreds of saris and dresses. So just reduce that. Okay, whatever is there, let me use that. Once it is torn, then get a new one. Till that time, I'm not going to purchase any dresses and any new ornaments. Any ornaments, it is with all the ornaments. Once we started the vanaprastha, we are not going to attach with these ornaments because attachment will go off from us. So we need to practice that also. We should not connect it with the ornaments. Okay, gold, the diamond, I need to purchase gold, I need to do diamond, I need to wear all those things. After wearing this, we are going to what we are going to achieve. We are going to show to our relative, that's all. But when they will what they will do, they by saying that, okay, that person is purchased this much gold, let me purchase that some more. So that is the competition will happen between us and relations. So better not to do the show off. Better since we are in the path of spiritual activities, we should not get into that kind of mode. So better avoid that purchasing this thing, ornaments, whatever necessary for our life. Just it's not necessary. We cannot detach from everything immediately, but purchases whatever is necessary for our children or for our future. Just purchase only that much. Then you practice the spiritual activity. So the main agenda is giving more time for the spiritual activity and keep our mind. We need to we need to every day, morning and evening, we need to tell our mind that whatever the work we are doing, it is temporary. Whatever the attraction I am having now with this family life and with these material things, it is temporary. So I'm going to practice. I'm going to detach these things one day. So if you practice this, if you keep on telling to your mind every day, one day definitely we are able to leave those things and we can go out and we can practice the spiritual activity completely. Otherwise, what will happen? So we will keep on at, okay, we cannot leave everything in a single day. So that is the reason we have to practice the detachment each and every day and attach to the spiritual activity. It should increase the progressive way. Our spiritual activity should be progressive way. It is not that I fixed the time. Okay, today every day half an hour I will spend. I will hear Srimad Bhagavatam. I will chant couple of rounds. That's all. That is my spiritual activity. It should not be the case. We should increase wherever we are, whatever we discussed till now. Wherever you are wasting our time consciously, watching TV, reading newspaper, watching YouTube, cut those hours and use those hours for our spiritual enlightenment so that we can progress in our life. And see here, the earlier people used to have the horses and elephants in their house. In Kerala, especially in Kerala, if a person earlier, not now, in olden days, if they wanted to show their appearances, what they will do? They will keep a big elephant in front of their house. So if the person is having the elephant, means he is a wealthy person. So they will keep the elephant and in front of their house. So nowadays, what is happening in the modern civilization? We are having the car. So if you have the Audi car, BMW car, then if you have the Audi car or BMW car, then we are the very opulent person. So that is the way we are doing that. So we should not have that kind of attachment also. So what if you want to have a car, have a little car, and it's a small car which is self-sufficient, and later it should detach from that kind of the cars also. So there are many things, cars, two-wheelers. There are some madly people are collecting. Okay, I'm having a collection of two-wheelers, collection of cars. Yes, they have so much of money. They are wasting their money on collecting this two-wheelers, cars, mobiles. There are so many collecting the ornaments. So these are all many attachment madly people having in their society. So we should not get trapped in that kind of attachments. So we need to, our goal should be clear. Okay, my life is, we need to set our goal. Okay, 50, at the age of 50, I'm going to complete all my responsibilities, 50 or 51, 52, not beyond that. After that, I'm going to practice fully the spiritual activities. So now onwards, my target is this. So till that time, whatever the attachments are, one by one, I need to leave. So I need to practice for that. So that consciousness should be there. If we have that consciousness, definitely we are able to leave this attachment with the material things, and we can start the spiritual activities once we retired from our services. So we should not think about as a lifelong, I need to do the service. We need to do some work. No. We should not do. Yes, depend on Krishna, and after specific fixed some date, after that, some date. Okay, this is after 10 years, after 15 years, I'm going to completely, I need to spiritual activity. I need to engage in spiritual activities. So that way we need to fix our life and we need to work for it. So if you work in that way, automatically we will get into the spiritual path automatically. So without the plan, nothing will work. So now onwards, we have to plan ourselves till when we are going to work. After that, how we are going to continue our spiritual activities. So that is the way we have to make our life and we have to plan our life. Hare Krishna. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.